Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that is essential to every success story, the power of perseverance. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that success comes from a single breakthrough moment. But the truth is, the journey to realizing our potential is not about avoiding challenges, it's about facing them head on and pressing forward, even when it feels like the world is standing in our way. So, everyone faces obstacles. They're inevitable parts of the human experience. Regardless of who we are or what we pursue, we've all been there, at a crossroads, unsure of how to move forward. These challenges can come in many forms: personal setbacks, professional roadblocks, external circumstances that seem beyond our control. But what's often overlooked is that it's not the challenge itself that defines us, it's how we respond to it. The key to unlocking your potential is understanding that these struggles are universal. They don't single us out, nor do they mean we're incapable of success. In fact, these obstacles are often the very things that shape us into who we are meant to become. It's in these difficult moments that we have the opportunity to reveal the strength within ourselves that we didn't even know existed. Perseverance is the tool that allows us to push forward in the face of adversity. It's not just about enduring the hardship, but about choosing to keep moving forward, no matter how daunting the road ahead might seem. It's about the decision to stand up after every fall, to try again after every failure. We all experience doubt and fear when things aren't going well. It's natural to want to retreat when faced with failure or uncertainty. But that's when perseverance becomes the most powerful. When we keep going despite the odds, we build the resilience that will carry us through future challenges. The real power comes from understanding that obstacles are not a sign to quit, they're an invitation to grow. Every time we face something difficult and choose to persevere, we learn something new. Whether it's a lesson in patience, a realization about our strengths, or even just a deeper understanding of what we truly want. These moments, often viewed as setbacks, are actually opportunities in disguise. And the more we face them, the better we become at handling future challenges. Perseverance doesn't just help us survive the hard times, it molds us into individuals who are stronger, wiser, and more capable of handling whatever life throws at us next. But it's not just about weathering the storm. It's about how we use those storms to shape our journey. Each setback carries with it a lesson that can propel us forward if we're willing to listen. The willingness to keep going, to push through when things seem impossible, is where true growth begins. So while the obstacles we face may seem overwhelming at first, they are not roadblocks. They're stepping stones on the path to something greater. It's in the struggle that we unlock our potential, because perseverance is what transforms challenge into opportunity. And that's what makes all the difference. We often think that growth happens during times of success, in moments of achievement, when everything falls into place. We picture progress as something that comes with smooth sailing, when we've finally reached a comfortable point in our journey. But in reality, growth doesn't happen in moments of ease. It happens in the moments when we're pushed outside our comfort zone, when things aren't going as planned, and when we're forced to adapt. Growth occurs during the struggle, when we're faced with challenges that require us to dig deeper and find reserves of strength we didn't know we had. Perseverance is not just about making it through difficult times, it's about thriving in them. It's easy to keep going when everything is easy, but true growth happens when we're faced with adversity and must find a way to overcome it. These tough times are the ones that shape us, refining our skills and developing our character. They push us to look within to discover what we're truly made of. Without these moments of challenge, we would remain stagnant, never realizing the full extent of our potential. When we encounter challenges, it's normal to feel discouraged, to question whether it's worth it, or to wonder if we should just quit. But if we stop in those moments, we miss the opportunity to grow. The struggle forces us to think critically, to problem solve, and to tap into creativity and resourcefulness we didn't know we possessed. Every time we push through difficulty, we expand our capabilities. Perseverance, then, isn't just about holding on until the storm passes. It's about using that storm to develop a stronger version of ourselves. It's about learning how to stand firm when the winds are howling, and how to adapt when the ground beneath us is shifting. Moreover, the growth that happens in these tough moments isn't always immediately visible. It's often a quiet transformation taking place over time that we only recognize in hindsight. The skills we develop, the resilience we cultivate, and the wisdom we gain often reveal themselves later in ways that might not have been possible without that initial struggle. We come to realize that it was precisely in those moments of discomfort, uncertainty, and challenge that we were becoming the person we needed to be to accomplish our goals. In the end, the discomfort we experience in the face of adversity isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. Because it's in those difficult times that we have the greatest opportunity to transform, to grow, and to unlock a version of ourselves that's stronger, more capable, and more ready to take on whatever comes next. Growth, after all, is not something that comes with ease. It's earned piece by piece in the moments we choose to persist when things are tough. And that's when we truly unlock our potential. The journey toward realizing your full potential is not a sprint, but a marathon, made up of countless small steps. Often we look at success stories and imagine that they were built on dramatic moments of breakthrough or sudden victories. However, the truth is that success is generally the sum of many small, unseen actions. It's in these incremental steps, the quiet progress that others may not notice, where the foundation for greatness is laid. Every small victory, whether it's overcoming a minor setback or taking one more step forward when it feels like you can't go any further, adds to the momentum that drives us toward our larger goals. At times, these small wins can feel insignificant, especially when the bigger picture seems far away. You might feel like your efforts are too small to make a difference, or wonder if your progress is even noticeable. But the key is to understand that these seemingly minor steps are building the momentum necessary to propel you forward. Without them, we wouldn't move. It's easy to get discouraged and focus on the bigger goals, but we must remember that these larger successes are the results of countless smaller actions that compound over time. Success is not the result of one grand gesture, but the result of many small choices made day in and day out. This is where perseverance becomes crucial. Perseverance is not just about pushing through big challenges, but about committing to these small, consistent actions that might not feel important in the moment, but are essential in the long run. Every time you choose to keep going, even when no one is watching, or when it feels like you're not making a noticeable impact, you are creating a snowball effect. The energy you put into these small actions compounds, and before you know it, those small steps have brought you closer to something much bigger than you originally envisioned. The beauty of these small wins is that they build a sense of accomplishment, no matter how small they may seem. Each victory gives you a sense of progress, a reminder that you're on the right path. These wins also serve as reminders that change takes time, and they help you stay focused on the process, not just the outcome. They give you the patience to keep going, especially when it feels like success is still far off. When you look back on the path you've taken, you'll realize that it was these small, consistent steps that brought you to the place you are today. So don't underestimate the power of small wins. They are the daily reminders that you're making progress, that your effort is paying off, and that the path to unlocking your full potential is made up of these quiet, cumulative victories. Each step, no matter how small, is a part of a bigger journey that will ultimately lead you to where you want to go. It's in these moments of perseverance, when you continue, even when the results aren't immediately visible, that you lay the groundwork for future success. Perseverance is not a trait that we are born with, but rather a skill we develop through practice. Just like a muscle, resilience gets stronger the more we use it. In fact, each time we encounter a setback or face difficulty, we have a choice to either retreat or to lean into the discomfort and grow. The more we choose to push through challenges, the more we train our resilience, making it easier to face future obstacles with strength and confidence. This is what makes perseverance so powerful. It's a skill that's built over time and with every test we face. Think about how muscles grow in the body. Initially, they may feel sore and weak after a workout, but with consistency and effort, they become stronger, more capable of handling more strain. Similarly, perseverance works the same way. The more you persevere through hardship, the more resilient you become. The challenges you face today, as difficult as they may seem, are shaping your ability to handle the challenges of tomorrow. You're developing an inner strength that will serve you throughout your life, no matter what comes your way. And just like physical muscles, resilience isn't built overnight. It requires consistent effort, and at times it may feel uncomfortable. But that's the key. Growth doesn't come from staying in your comfort zone. It comes from stepping out of it and continuing, even when things feel hard. Each time you confront a difficult situation and choose to persist, you're reinforcing your ability to keep going when the next challenge arises. What seemed insurmountable at one point becomes easier to handle with each experience. Over time, you develop a mental toughness that allows you to weather any storm, knowing that you have the capacity to get through it. Adrian Chai. This process is never linear, and there will be times when you feel like you've hit a wall. You might feel defeated, exhausted, or like giving up as the easier option. But it's precisely during these moments that your resilience is being forged. Every time you push through, every time you choose to keep moving forward, you're training yourself for the future. You might not always see immediate results, but over time you'll look back and realize how far you've come and how much stronger you've become. The power of perseverance lies in its ability to transform us. It turns obstacles into opportunities, turning hardship into a source of strength. By continuing to persist, even when it's difficult, we are shaping ourselves into individuals who are capable of achieving great things. The more you train your resilience, the more you'll realize that you're capable of far more than you once thought. It's not just about getting through life's challenges, it's about growing stronger through them. Becoming someone who is unshaken by setbacks and who is constantly evolving into a better version of themselves. In conclusion, unlocking your potential is a journey defined by perseverance. Challenges are inevitable, but they don't define us. It's how we respond that matters. By pushing through obstacles, we grow stronger and more resilient, turning struggles into opportunities for growth. Success is built on small, consistent steps, and perseverance is the key that unlocks our true potential. It's a skill we develop, and with each challenge we face, we become more capable of handling whatever comes our way. Keep moving forward, because with perseverance you can achieve far more than you ever imagined. So today I challenge you to unlock your potential through perseverance. Embrace the struggles, keep moving forward, and remember, every small step is a victory. You are capable of far more than you realize, and it's through your perseverance that you'll unlock the person you're meant to become. Thank you.